Alright everybody, I'm back on the wall from a different angle, as you can see. So what I have done here is I've created a machine which already exists but not at my budget. I've taken a sander, a DeWalt sander. It's an XR 18 volts 5 amp hours, and I've attached it with masking tape to a Henry pneumatic drill, hoover. And what I'm doing right now is I'm actually sanding this out to get the smoothness and taking any lumps and bumps, so that, well, I can do another coat on top of it before plaster. So yeah, a cheap, efficient way. I believe these the Merkur machines are anywhere between 1,500 to 1,800 pounds. They got all the bells and whistles. You know, they'll shake the bag, they'll do like a agitator for the bags, they'll alarm when it's full, etc, etc. But the main reason behind the Merkur is to sand in a way when it's a dusty environment without creating dust. So you use a vacuum system to suck the dust into it while you're sanding, and that's how we go. So I'm about to crack on, so check this out. I'm sanding out this wall right now. Actually, I thought I'd better add, the reason why I'm having to do this is because I was using scraps to make up the filler piece over here, and it was a slightly thicker board than the original board that was on the walls. So what I'm trying to do is just get a nice flowing transition between the two, so there's no humps and bumps and an obvious seam. That's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Under normal circumstances, if it was a case of just plasterboarding or drywalling the entire wall, this wouldn't happen because you would have had all the boards sized up correctly. But in this case I've had to use some scraps because I don't really want to go and buy a whole full sheet for the sake of a strip that big, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm doing it. But it's something I can fix relatively easy, and I'm going to do it right now, as I say. So here goes. Move on.
If you're searching for answers, you're chasing the haze. But I'll hand you a mirror, let you meet your own gaze. No textbook wisdom, no chalkboard grace, just the lines on my palms, the truth on my face. It's not the kind you read in a dusty old book. It's the song of the streets, it's the scars that it took. I offer food for thought, not the kind you can buy. It's the taste of the rain, the burn of goodbye. Not learned in the halls, not etched in the walls. This is reality, take it or let it fall. Is a teacher with lessons that sting. The cracks in the pavement, the songs that they sing. The sun sets in gold, but it rises in fire. Every truth I have learned came from walking the wire. The world is a question, the answer's a flame. It burns when you touch it, but you'll never be the same. Each scar is a story, each tear a refrain. take what you need, leave the rest in the rain. I offer food for thought, not the kind you can buy. It's the taste of the rain, the burn of goodbye. Not learned in the halls, not etched in the walls. This is reality, take it all, let it fall. Food for thought. Searching for answers, you've come to the wrong door. But I got crumbs of wisdom scattered on this floor. Not the kind from a book, no lecture hall's grace. Life's rough spun truth, carved on a weathered face. I can't teach the wind how to blow, but I can show you how to bend, not break, and grow. I offer food, take a bite or leave it. Not sweet, not soft, just raw, just real, believe it. No menu here, no recipe card, just a plate of my reality. It's food for thought. These scars aren't trophies, but they tell their tale. Every stumble, every storm, every windless sail. I don't promise the answers, I won't paint it gold, but I'll hand you a map that's been burned and rolled. The fire teaches what the rain forgets. Each lesson's heavy, but it pays its debts. I offer food for thought. Take a bite or leave it. Not sweet, not soft, just raw, just real, believe it. No menu here, no recipe card, just a plate of my reality. It's food for thought.
Okay, so all I'm trying to achieve here is a smooth transition between the new board, which is on the wall, and the old board. And ideally we want to be in a situation where if you step back and look at it, you won't see there was a fill there. So far it's looking pretty good. Got a little bit to do over here. That's all smooth and nice. Yeah, a little bit down there. But it's, generally speaking, it's not coming up too badly. So yeah, I will show you again later as we progress. Cheers, bye. Alright, so I've been sanding for a little while, and we've now got a smooth transition from where the door used to be. And I'm just going to zoom back here so we can see. You can clearly see where the panels have been inserted. However, that's only a portion of what it used to be, right? Now the next step for me is to tape and joint yet again. But before I do that, I have to go to all the nail pots, because once I've sanded it, it's exposed all the little drywall screws. Well, not all of them, but quite a chunk of them. As you can see, little black dots, right? And so what I need to do now is, like, that's a high spot. That's not. But that's a high spot. I have to, like, screw them back in. There's a couple of them. Screw them back in, give it one last sand, just to bring the level down so there's no little lumps and bumps, right? And then once those lumps and bumps have been dealt with, then scrim, so tape and joint effectively. Let that dry for 24 hours, because I've got the slow set, which is a harder, a much firmer or more stable fit mix instead of the stuff you make up yourself. Give it another sand to feather in the edges to get it all smooth and no joints visible. And then we are ready for paint. So yeah, we've moved far ahead. Alright, so next step, tape and joint again, second time. Sorry, rephrase that. Next step, driving the drywall screws to lower them than the surface so countersink them effectively. Then tape and joint. Then let it dry for 24 hours. Then sand and feather. Then paint. And then, after that, put on skirting boards. Right. Latest, everybody. Progress is good. Ciao. Right, here we go. So the wall. Now the blue bits on the door are just tape, which is going to be taking off. I painted decorator's tape. That's because I've just painted out the architrave around the door. I've also painted out the skirting and fitted it. And did all the pictures for the wife. And so further back here, boom, we've now finally got one wall finito. Looks good. My wife's happy. Means that all this stuff here can get finally fitted where it belongs, and these chairs, this one and this one, will be given away to charity or someone who can use them, and then we're going to get another one of those. So that's where we are. The room looks nice, and now work on the next side. So this is this part of the store complete. I probably won't film the rest. Laters, bye. Alright, so now I'm on the other side of this door that I've put in, and that is the blank that came out of that spot. As you notice, the colour's the same. That spot there in the bottom is where my dog decided he was going to try eat through into my house. Silly bugger. Anyway, and I've still got that side to fill in, and this is filled with stuff that I've moved around. But right now, all I'm going to do is I've just sanded it. You'll see these little spots like that there. I've sanded it all level so it matches up nicely. I'm just going to do scrim and a joint filler on that for now, and that spot over there I'll cut out and put a little piece of plasterboard in there as well, or drywall. So I'll get back to you when I've done this. I'm not going to film it while I've got because I'm cramped for space. Ciao. So now I'm on the other side of the wall. As you can see, it used to be a yellow room. I'm slowly turning it white. And there you can see a dark patch, which is where the slither was put in, just over there. That was the door, as you can see clearly. But I filled it in, and that will get painted up and adjusted. So blended rather. And then everything just repainted. The whole room's going white. This telly is going to get moved over there. And this fish tank, which is in dire need of some maintenance. As you can see, there are some fish in there. They need to, that'll be going along there too. So a lot of clearing up to do, but we're getting there. That's the original ceiling. I haven't changed this one yet, and I'm not going to, because it's a younger part of the building. Laters all, that's probably going to be it. I might show you this when it's done. I've still got architrave to put on this door frame, and that's it. Paint it black and go from there. Bye.